Baby, can't you see I'm calling?
Hey guys, it's Zac giving you exactly pop culture and nothing else. Today I am embarking on a very important mission. I'm going to be doing what no man on YouTube has ever done before, and that is ranking the Vampire Diaries characters from flop to legend. I just feel like the Vampire Diaries needs this sort of recognition because that show was insane, guys, and I think you'll agree with me, that show was literally the best show to ever be produced on this planet. The narrative and the plot twists and the character development was just insane, and it's officially been 10 years, I think? 10 years? When did the Vampire Diaries come out? 2009? 2009, yeah, 2009. Seasons 1 to 3 were like insane, 3 to 6 were like amazing, and then 7 and 8 were a bit like, meh, ciao. Ciao. Okay, so we have our tier list here, as you can see, although I feel like A, B, C, D, E is a bit cliche. So we're gonna change that. So the top tier, this is like the icons of the tier list, okay? They're like the legends. So they're gonna be legendary.
Cause I be the baddie beat, Barbie tank, banging body.
Okay, then B. So what is underneath a legend, but not too far underneath? So they're still up there, they're still like very up. I think unstoppable. C. So we've got the middle ground here. These are the guys that are kind of just flatlining the whole series. There's nothing crazy about them. Sweetie, I'm sorry.
Sweetie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, then we have D. I think E is gonna be like the worst characters ever. They are gonna be at the bottom of the pit, guys. But D, I think they'll be slightly above, but still not great. So I think for D, we're gonna have ZON'T. ZON'T do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
And then for E, what is worse than ZON'T? What could possibly be worse on our tier list? Elena Gilbert. I said what I said, okay? You all know that Elena Gilbert is possibly the worst character on the whole series. She is so annoying from episode 1 to the very last episode when she leaves the whole cast and crew to fend for themselves. She is the worst. So we're gonna start. Oh, okay, our first original, we have Elijah. I liked Elijah. I think he was a cool guy. He was always like good, kind of a bit bad as well at the same time. He's getting an unstoppable in my book. Next we have Alaric. Everyone loved Alaric. If you didn't love Alaric, then you weren't watching the same TV show. I wouldn't say he's a legend. He's definitely up there with Elijah, but we have got a legend coming, you guys. Bonnie Bennett, yes. Bonnie Bennett is a legend, okay? Let me tell you why she's a legend. She is an icon. She is a witch. She is the witch. She's traumatized. She goes through so much in every single episode. Every single episode she cries. Is she ever happy in the Vampire Diaries? Maybe for a split second, and then someone has to die. She dies, and for that she gets legendary status. She's the first legend on our list. Okay, here we have Enzo. He's definitely not a legend. I don't know about Enzo. I'm gonna give him a sweetie, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry that an ugly ass bitch like this.
He's not anything special. In fact, he was quite annoying. The whole Damon thing, the whole Caroline thing. You know what? ZON'T.
Don't do it.
Okay, we have another legend, you guys. Caroline Forbes. She is a legend, period. Like from episode 1, when she was literally like being compelled to be Damon's girlfriend. I mean, I wouldn't complain. She was like the scream queen of the season. And I swear she's like the only blonde member of the whole cast. I'm looking down here, I don't see another blondie. I mean, I do, but they're not main characters. She has a lot to say for herself, and I kind of liked her. Okay, next. Hayley, ZON'T.
Don't do it.
I actually feel bad for Enzo being next to her. I did find her quite irritating. And what was her whole point? Like, was she into Tyler or was she not? Was she into Klaus or was she not? She had the baby. Was she baby mama?
If she a baby mama, she gon' do that baby mama.
Next we have Jenna. I think we can all agree, Jenna is a legend. She was an amazing character, and then like 80% of the cast in this series, she died. But she didn't die in vain. She died, no, she definitely died in vain. Who is this guy? Who is that guy? Elena Gilbert. Okay, next, Jeremy, he can go in the middle, just because we need someone to fill the space. He was kind of cool when he became that hunter, although I did like it when Katherine killed him. That was cool. Okay, guys, we have really gotten to this character. Elena Gilbert herself, she really is the worst of the worst. In fact, she can go in front of this guy that we don't know who he is. She really is like so annoying and irritating from the start.
I'm Elena.
I mean, okay, maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but why was her hair so straight in season 1? It was literally like, she needed some volume in there. This guy, He was so evil. He was so evil, I'm scared to even put him in one of the lower tiers because I know he'll come and get me, so he can go on the unstoppable list. He was terrifying. What he did to Damon and Bonnie and put them in that vortex of like purgatory and death for eternity, that was intense. I didn't like that. Okay, we have another legend, Katherine motherfucking Pierce. Katherine Pierce ignited something inside of me that I didn't even know I had. She made me want to be her.
Please. I'm Katherine Pierce. I'm a survivor.
She was also just so in control of everything and everyone was so afraid of her. She deserves legendary status. In fact, you know what? Okay, Bonnie doesn't want to move, but she deserved to be at the top. Who's next? Okay, I feel like this whole tier is just gonna be full of legends. I'm really sorry, but come on. Klaus. I was terrified of him. You were terrified of him, but I was also very attracted to him. You were very attracted to him. He deserved his own TV show and he got one. He got the originals. Josette, is that her name again? She's the one, Kai's sister, right? And she had some like weird spell thing. ZON'T.
ZON'T.
Damon Salvatore. Now, I'm gonna say something controversial. When it comes to team Damon and team Stefan, I was always more Stefan, but he can still go in the unstoppable tier. Okay, Lexi. This whole thing with her was ridiculous. Like, Stefan is saying how him and Lexi were like literally best friends for decades, and Damon comes and snaps her neck in one episode. If my brother did that to my best friend, I'd be very angry. She can go in, sweetie, I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, Matt, guys. I liked Matt, I did. Although his whole like, oh, I want to stay human was a bit annoying. He can be, sweetie, I'm sorry. Okay, we have another icon. It's something to do with the witches. I don't know what it is. Gramps, oh, my heart. I remember crying at this episode so much. She is a true legend. This is looking pretty satisfying. She, in her own right, deserved way more time on the show. Stefan Salvatore, just because they need to be put together, I cannot pick which one is a legend, which isn't. They're nowhere near like Katherine level, so they can be below her.
I like cash in my hair to my ass. Do the dash, can you make it go fast? Fuck the fame, all I want is the
Rebecca, she can be sweetie, I'm sorry. This is... I promise I did not do this on purpose because this is weird. Tyler. I know that Tyler doesn't belong in any of these three. He was kind of cool, but then he just got annoying. His whole thing came about Klaus. Just run away or something or go live in a different country. Why are you so annoying? You can be in ZON'T. ZON'T it.
ZON'T it.
Because he needed to just not, like, he needed to zone.
ZON'T.
Who is this lady? Who is that?
I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
Elena Gilbert. I think this list looks pretty good, you guys. Let me know what you think, if you agree. Maybe I was a bit harsh on some characters and a bit lenient on others. I'm not sure about Jenna. Maybe she isn't a legend. That looks better to me. 5 legends of the show. Bonnie Bennett, Katherine Pierce, Caroline, Klaus, and Grams. I think I'm gonna be doing more of these. I'm happy with that, guys. Cool, and I'll see you next time.
I like cash in my hair to my ass.